Let's listen to this video from Neil Sean. I'll be making few more very interesting comments.
Everybody's through with the Meghan Markle debut book. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London today. Hope you're keeping well. Nice to see you today. That particular book, as we know, caused quite a bit of a riot when it was released last year. As I've often said on the show, I truly never understood the background to the book. I mean, when you look at other royal books, you know, like say the Duchess of York, Fergie as she is affectionately known, she spelled out exactly what Heart of a Compass was about. Partly historical, part fiction, romantic novel. Actually a really nice book, a good holiday read, you know. Nothing too taxing, but nonetheless. I think part of the problem with Penguin Random House when they decided...
let me tell you a few things here, very interesting, which is that this book, The Bench, it is a big flop for Meghan Markle, and I said that from the very beginning of since she started writing this book, that this book is going to be a big flop, and it did turn out to be a very bad book. Now, what she did, Meghan Markle, and there is this gossip going on that Meghan Markle, she tried to give this book to her close friends, especially with kids, and Tyler Perry, according to some sources, was one of the recipients of this book for free from Meghan Markle. Obviously, Tyler Perry, he did provide Meghan Markle and Prince Harry a place to stay after they left the British monarch. Remember, when they came to Los Angeles, they had nowhere to go. So what they did is, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, they went to Oprah Winfrey and they talked about it. So Oprah Winfrey said, why not I hook you up with Tyler Perry? Because he has a mansion where you can stay and you do not have to pay. Just be there for, until you find a house for yourself. And this is who Tyler Perry was. And so Meghan Markle, what she did when she wrote the book, she decided to give a copy to him and to his colleagues. Some people say this was because the book did not sell. Some other people, they said, well, because it is such an humiliation that she has so many copies of this book that she needs to get rid of some of it. And some other people said, look, Tyler Perry, he helped her and Harry a lot, so this is why she gave this book to them. Let's take a listen a bit more from Neil Sean.
To sign up for a very lucrative deal, the Duchess of Sussex, as she likes to be known on the book, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex no less. I don't really think they'd actually discussed exactly what the plot or the idea was going to be. And if you haven't had an opportunity to look at The Bench, now stop it, but if you haven't had an opportunity, The Bench is all about, well, I'm struggling to find the words myself now. It's kind of messages, And I suppose the bigger one was about a guy that looked very similar to Prince Harry returning home to sit with his son on the bench. It's about quiet moments of reflection. If you want to be kind, that's possibly the best way to describe The Bench. But it does appear that while Meghan came out of it with a flurry of PR and publicity and even a video to try and sell it online, it hasn't been a great success. But what about Penguin Random House? Are they still keen to promote it? We got in touch with them to suggest that we wouldn't mind a signed copy or two of the book and what were the possibilities. Now, with all big publishing houses, they take forever to get back, if ever at all. And Penguin Random House are no different, I couldn't actually find out who was actually in charge of promotion for the book. Even the head of promotions never bothered to get back, so one can imagine the disinterest that other people would have. And I would often say this, not just to Meghan and Harry, but do think about this when you sign with a huge publisher. Half the time they send the book out and don't follow it up, and the other half of the time you can never find out who's actually in charge of help promoting your book. So while it may have not been successful for her, possibly not all her fault when you think about it. But when I finally tracked someone down and said, what's the possibilities? They didn't think, quote, this would be available. And I said, well, what if I wanted quite a lot of books? Just signed and, well, no, she didn't think so, but she'd try and get someone to call me back. And
okay, so it definitely shows that Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, they are done with the book. And Penguin House, the publisher, they're also done with this. They know that this was just a, testing the water for Meghan Markle to see if it will cut. It did not. People did not buy it. The book did not sell. So, end of story. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next one.